Good day, everyone. I'm Revati Tamichelvam, and my metric number is 262281. My teammate Nurul Idaya Binti Jimson 261342 and Leah Imelda Ana Ajar 261242. We are from group 32. Today, for BPMG 3033 Urban and Rural Transport, the team given to us transport tourism. So, me and my teammates decide to do about the role of transport tourism in Malaysia.
Transportation is very important aspect in tourism industry. The transportation is the good movement of good and person from place to place and the various means by which such movement is accomplished. There are four major modes of transportation that are used in tourism sector, which is road transport, railway transport, water transport, and air transport. Transportation is a tool that used to connect the tourists to the attractive places. Transport furniture have to support infrastructure to meet the accessibility for tourists.
However, there is a downside on transportation and its role on the development of tourism. Apart from the air pollution caused by the bicycle, it also causes noise pollution as well as water pollution, and it completely harm the environment and may causes a negative impact on the society as well, therefore having a major impact on tourism and how tourists base their decision on this fact. For land transportation, the rail and roads impact with life and habitat when these pass through natural area, creating division in otherwise contiguous plain. Emission from road and air transport are the common source of greenhouse gases, and industrialization does not have much in curtailing the source. Air and noise pollution accounts for the engine noise from planes, motor bicycle, construction, overhead cables, car, and other. Also, an increase in traffic may have disastrous effect on the environment if that area does not have the carrying capacity for additional tourists. The development of transportation system for tourism has a social impact on the social service of the destination, as the transport mode facilitates access to healthcare, welfare, and cultural or artistic event, thus performing a social service. They shape social interaction by promoting the mobility of people. Tourism accessibility has evolved and become very much commercialized and developed. The accessibility of a destination is an indicator for tourist arrivals, which increase tourist receipt to the country.
Next, we look at the advantages of the role of transport tourism in Malaysia towards community. Infrastructure. The development of transport tourism infrastructure is likely to affect the local community in Malaysia. The local community may perceive the positive economy benefit development, such as the enhanced business activity in the region. This may include the arrival of more tourists in the area from around the world. The arrival of tourists will likely enhance the economic activities in the region and result in development of new business, including hotel, restaurant, market, and transportation. Moreover, infrastructure and tourist development improve the local community's living standard. For example, better road transportation infrastructure provide the local community with access to big cities where they can access education and health facilities. The investing in road and transportation infrastructure development, such as the highway, train, track, and air, can generate the beneficial tourism business environment in region. Next, opportunity. The transport tourism development in Malaysia will generate job opportunity to the local community when tourism is a driver of job growth. Hotels, bar, transport activity, shops, and restaurants all need staffing. Tourism can provide much needed employment for people. Furthermore, tourism also promote international connections, which can bring a more business opportunity to the local entrepreneur and cultural collaboration in long term. So this will bring a cross-culture awareness for both local and tourists and build a bridge of understanding between the cultures. Local community are likely to support the development process of transport tourism when they perceive that they likely to obtain advantage from it.
Challenges in tourism transport. First is poorly maintained public transport facilities. For example, in Klang Valley, they have rapid KL bus system, but unfortunately have complained that the number of bus is low and the condition of the bus is not good, like very smelly. Besides, low visibility of public transportation facilities. For instance, there are train stations in our country which is far away from residential area. Therefore, people need to drive to train station in urban area inconvenient. This will take more time and also we need to spend money. Furthermore, the challenges in tourism transport is traffic congestion, such as public transport in our country like buses and taxi are using the same lane with private transport. So the bus for transport the tourists also need to face the traffic congestion and it will give bad response to our public transport management.
In conclusion, tourism is one of the major earning sources in the world. Malaysia is one of the leading countries in this sector. To achieve this position, the government is not only establishing current and long-term plans but also is hiring ideas from the private sector through facilitating the several projects for sustainable tourism development. There is a general agreement that tourism expand more when there are better transportation systems. The development of transportation vehicle, infrastructure, and using new technology in the sector speed up the development of tourism.